I've missed this. Hanging out. I mean, I wish we could go to the park or the beach, but being by the pool is nice, but okay. Sorry, yes. I'm getting off topic. I'm rambling. You always said I rambled, Mom. I know things have been hectic lately, and we haven't had a lot of time to talk, which I think is not a good thing, but it's a natural reaction to how things have been, and so I just wanted to take some time to talk. And yeah, this is as good a time as any to catch up, so. I had a dream the other day that was really just bizarre. That's actually, yeah, that was why I wanted to talk to you today. I wanted to tell you about this dream, but don't, like, it's just a dream, so, yeah, but the dream is this. I'm a scientist on a submarine. I know, I'm horrible at science, and also, are scientists even on submarines, or is that just in horrible James Cameron movies? But anyways, I'm a scientist, and I have to swim out to this coral reef because a piece of coral in the reef has some type of fungus growing on it, like the coral is a host. And again, I don't know if that's a real thing, but I'm swimming out to the coral, and all around me are fish, of course, but there's also this huge octopus, and I look into the octopus's eyes, and its eyes are just like your eyes, and I'm like, are you an octopus? But anyways, I keep swimming, and I get to the reef, and it's actually kind of hard to get there because I'm wearing flippers, and I have an oxygen tank and a camera, and for some reason this waterproof clipboard with, I guess, waterproof paper and a pen, because, you know, I have to chart things and stuff. So I'm looking at the reef trying to find this fungus, and I'm expecting it to be yellow for some reason, but all the rocks are this amazing reddish purple, and I'm just admiring them. And I forget about the mission for a second, but then I see something flapping on some of the coral, and so I pull it back, and everything underneath this beautiful red coral is green, this disgusting blackish green, and I realize, like, it's too late. The fungus is like a cancer that has taken over the whole reef, and the whole thing sort of starts peeling away, and suddenly everything that was in front of me, what was literally a feast for my eyes a moment ago, is gone, and now it's just replaced by death. And also, this is the moment, of course, where at the exact same time I find out I'm running out of oxygen, and now I'm panicking because, yes, I might die, but I'm also panicking because, like, I failed really, really badly. And all of a sudden then I'm falling really far and really fast, like something is just yanking me through every single layer of the earth. And I go through the coral first, and I see all the decay, and then I'm through the sand, and the pressure is kind of just pummeling me, and then the core of the earth. But for some reason it isn't hot like they always said it was, and nothing is burning, it's just darkness. And then I'm like, this is it. There's nowhere left for me to go. I say that. I actually, for some reason, even though I'm alone in the core of the earth, I actually say that out loud. And it's calm for a second, because no one answers, and I'm just floating alone. The fear is gone. And then I'm crashing through a ceiling, and I'm in the house I grew up in, but it's really weird and seems so old, and just like, it's like the abandoned house in Edward Scissorhands where Edward lived, the one with the creepy gray dilapidated attic. But anyways, yeah, it's creepy. And I look up and there's no hole in the roof that I just crashed through. I'm just sitting in the attic and I'm not in pain, but I'm still wearing the oxygen mask. And my first question is, why? But then I'm like, what if I'm in an alternate reality where there is no oxygen? What if a different version of me is about to walk through the door, but no one walks through? So I have the option to just stand there, but also, like, there has to be something for me to find. So I leave the attic, and the minute I step out, everything else in the house looks exactly like I remember it. And I see that awesome little racetrack I used to play with my cars on. It has 3 levels, and the cars have this garage that they can drive into, and there's an elevator that takes them to the top. And I go into the bathroom and I see my old toothbrush that's stuck to the counter with suction cups, and my old toothpaste, which is bubblegum. It was always bubblegum flavored. And I keep going because I smell something which somehow I could smell even though I was wearing an oxygen mask, and I follow the smell to the kitchen and I walk in, and that's just like, that's the moment. I see you, Mom, and you're older than you've ever been before and much more worn. You look so tired, but you're younger too. You're just like I remember you being when I was a kid, and somehow you're moving forward and backwards in time simultaneously. And I want to hug you. Really, I want to complain about doing the dishes, and I want to chase you around the house with smelly socks, and I want to yell at you and be so angry because I'll never get old enough to understand how much you love me. But I can't do any of that. I just stand there and watch you move through time. And all of a sudden it's getting dark, and you're moving slower and slower, and the sun is setting and the sky is closing, and I try with everything in me to push against this force that's keeping me from you, but I'm out of oxygen now, and I'm passed out on the floor, and everything is spinning and orange and black and flashing, and my eyes fling open, and you're standing over me. Of course, you're standing right there. And I realized in this moment that I saw your ghost before I saw your body. I still haven't seen your body. I can't. And I realized that you really were in the octopus. And you were in the coral, in the attic too, and you bought me the toothpaste and the toy cars, and you were standing over me. And now you're kneeling down to check on me. And that was it, I guess. That was when I woke up. But anyways, I wanted to tell you that story, the dream, because it was so... I kind of wish it didn't end like that. I almost wish the cancerous coral just swallowed me. Or I ran out of oxygen then and washed up on the shore somewhere. Or I just stayed in the abyss. But I didn't. That's the ending we got. So you're gone, and you're everywhere. But yeah, I miss you. I miss you every day.